Hi there Sagittarius, here is your June reading, and it may also be for whenever you're picking up this video, so it might not be actually in June, Sagittarius. And also, if you're not a Sagittarius but you've just come upon this reading, it could be for you as well. There could be something in this reading that resonates for you, my love. Okay, let's have a look what the energies are that we've got for Sagittarius for June. I was being given this sense that some of you may have been going through a dark night of the soul, or an awakening of sorts is what I feel to say here. Like a spiritual awakening, like things have been very, very tough on you is what I feel to say here. Now, I do feel that you are coming through that now. I do feel that you have been extremely strong and held on, knowing that Spirit had your back. This is what I'm being told here. So you've carried on and you've come through the worst of it is what I feel to say here. And I do feel that things are getting better this month for you. And if it's not a dark night of the soul, there's something else here that you're coming through. And I want to say with flying colours here. So you've been tested is what I feel to say very much, spiritually and in other ways here. But I do feel that you are now coming through those tough times, my lovely. Okay, now they gave me something else which I don't know if everybody will know this, but we have this chocolate bar called a Toblerone here. I don't know if you have it where you are. It's like pyramids all fixed together one after the other like that, and it's chocolate and you bite it, which is very hard to bite, but you bite it and eat it, obviously. Now, I don't know why I was given that, but I do feel that it's something to do with climbing mountains here, because they look a little bit like mountains but they're side by side. So it's like you've had one mountain after another to keep climbing is what I feel to say this. So you have needed to surmount problems one after the other is what I feel to say, and that's quite a few in a row is what I feel to say. So if you've been feeling like that and this has been happening with you, I do want to say that it is coming to an end, this, and things are looking much, much better for you. And with that, I split the deck here and I got the awareness card, which is the Magician, and I got Stand Your Ground, the Seven of Wands here. So what this is showing to me is that you have it all there in the palm of your hands. You have it within you, your gifts, your talents, to make a go of whatever it is that you want to make a go of here. That you have got everything it takes to make a success of your life, to make happiness within your life here. And it's like you've had to stand your ground here. So it's like you've had to know that if somebody has been saying things to you and making you feel undermined in some way or unhappy in some way, and that you've had to do things somebody else's way, this is saying that you no longer have to do that. It's like you've stood your ground and you said, no, I need to, do things a certain way, and you're not putting me down, you're not making me do this a certain way, and you'd rather, I want to say, go your own way and step back from this person or step back from the situation if it's a situation. And I feel that you have really done that. I mean, this person's holding up this stick or whatever it is in the hand, and they're standing there saying, look, this is me, and I'm not being moved from this place, so don't think that you can just tell me to do things and I will do it, because I will only do things that I believe are right for me. And you've got the sun here. I feel this is the sun glowing here. Well, it's definitely glowing around a planet or something like that, and I do feel that you've got the sun coming into your life very soon, my lovely. Okay, what else do we have? It feels a very heavy energy that you've been going through, but I do feel that there is a lot of light coming, a lot of light-heartedness coming now, my lovely. Okay, choose wisely. Now, this is upside down, so this is like you haven't been able to make a choice. And it feels to me a lot through other people, and it's like other people are holding you back from making a decision on something, and it wasn't the right time is what I feel to say. So don't worry that you've not actually been able to make this decision, because it's coming soon is what I feel to say, and it will be more clear, absolutely much more clear as to what you do next, my lovely. If that's the way that it's been for you. What else do we have for our lovely Sagittarius? Because you're a very passionate person. You love to keep going, you love to learn, you love to have experiences in your life, and I feel that you've been held back from doing that, and this has been this tough time for you. But I do feel that you're going to be back on track in this next month. If it's June, it's June. If not, whatever month you're in. Okay, and you've been taking a step out of the situation, or you're about to, and this is like you're resting. After all the difficulties that you've gone through, after the dark night of the soul, or whatever it is, and you know, it's like you've seen your shadow self, you've seen all different parts of yourself. For a lot of people, actually, just stepping back from that, a lot of the signs are having a spiritual awakening here. And if it's not that, it's that they're seeing all sides of themselves and coming to terms with the fact that, you know, they have all these different elements within themselves, because we all do. But sometimes we just hide ourselves, or, you know, prefer not to look, is what I feel to say here. Now, you've been looking very deeply, and you have, you know, noticed all the different aspects of yourself here. And, you know, I want to say that be proud of yourself, and be proud of the things that you are, no matter whether they seem to be good parts of yourself or not, because they are all you, and you are whole and complete, really, and you are a soul. And within this lifetime, we're meant to have these parts of us that we don't particularly like, and we're meant to have the parts that, you know, we know are good, and we're meant to learn a little bit and perhaps improve on certain things. But it's all about experience and learning, is what I feel to say here. And you've been doing a lot of that, is what I feel to say here. And, you know, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back. I want you to be really proud of yourself for coming through all the trials and tribulations that you have recently, my friend. Okay, and we have the Heal card here. So there is very much a big, strong healing going on within you. You know, you see this beautiful blue light in the heart space there, and these chains are being broken, and, you know, you're no longer held back by the sense of not being perfect, is what I want to say here, and also not being held back by other people trying to put their opinions onto you and making you sort of thinking that they're right, because the only person that really knows what to do for themselves is you yourself. And that's what you've learned, is what I feel to say, and that you're growing into being very, very strong and decisive, is what I feel to say here. And you will be making some sort of beautiful choice here, and the choice will not be something that is a difficult choice. It will be, well, is there anything else that I could do here? Because it is something that you're going to be going powerfully towards, that you have a passion for, is what I want to say here in your life. And you are very much going towards one of your dreams coming to fruition with this card as well. It's the Star card, the number 17 here. It's beautiful. Okay, what else do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? Okay, there is going to be, I feel that you had to step back from doing a lot of things, or you were doing a lot of things that you didn't want to do, and within this next month you will be stepping forward again and going towards your dreams, and, you know, be in your power. You're going to be very much in your self-empowerment here. You know, you've got the Two of Swords, so yeah, this is like you were, you know, blindfold and really at a crossroads, not being able to take that next step towards your happiness is what I feel to say here. There's this new moon here. We've just had a new moon not long ago, over this last week, and this is your time to step forward into this new beginning is what I'm feeling to say with this card. What else do we have? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is you cutting out anything that no longer serves you here. This is you saying it as it is to people, and you're also absolutely not taking prisoners here. You're absolutely not taking anybody that you feel is foolish on board anymore is what I feel to say here. And you're not going to keep in a situation that doesn't suit you, that is not for you and makes you feel less than is what I want to say here. Sorry for all the noises behind me here. There's a butterfly on here. This is changes, massive changes going on for you, my lovely. And this is an angel, so you know the angel wings are there. So you've got a protective energy here, especially as it's the Queen of Swords. So you're thinking very strongly, very wisely, and you know you're very much in your air element here, even though you're a fire sign. So you're thinking very importantly, very strongly is what I feel to say here, and in the correct way for you right now. And everything will just come to you is what I feel to say, and you'll know what to do. It's like you're being downloaded very strongly into your mind here, and you will know what to do, my lovely Sagittarian. Okay, what else do we have? We have, oh, the unique card. You are unique. Be yourself, everyone else is taken. So it's time to really be the person that you are. It doesn't matter whether you think that you're not perfect, because none of us are. This is, you know, be you, because you're here to show and shine your light here. You're here to be you. You're here to speak your truth so that other people can learn certain lessons as well. And you don't always know who is learning from you, but there's always somebody learning from you. Even if you think that, you know, it's a bad situation you're in, you're teaching others at the same time as they're teaching you here. So always be yourself here. Don't try and be like anybody else, and face your fears. Well, I feel that that's what you have been doing. Farewell to fear phantoms. So you've definitely been going through this cycle of fear here in lots of different ways, and it could be to do with a dark night of the soul, you coming through an awakening. It's been very, I feel, quite tough on you is what I want to say, Sagittarius, but coming out the other side, you've gone through this tunnel, you know, you've and I want to say you've hit the target in some way. So you've definitely done what you were meant to do here spiritually, and you know you are being taken to the next level now because of the strength that you've shown. I feel that your guides and your angels and all your spirit team are really celebrating you right now, because you've come through such a deep, dark, difficult patch is what I want to say here, my lovely Sagittarian, and you are being looked after and celebrated. So just feel into that. If you've got the time, just sit and meditate a little bit. Just feel that you're being held very securely and held, and you've got no worries, because you're being looked after, my lovely, and nothing bad can happen to you. Okay, fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. So you might have been longing for certain things just recently, and this actually is not a bad thing, because you wanting something gives you the passion to go forward with something is what I want to say there. And I feel that you have had passion in droves, and you have had wanting in droves, but now is the time for actually doing and manifesting is what I feel to say now. I'm just going to finish off with one of these cards of angel numbers. Let's have a look what we've got for lovely Sagittarians. 555, change, lots of changes. Okay, change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step, allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. So you're going to be lifted. I feel, and I've got this tingles all over, I can feel that your spirit team are lifting you up higher, and you're going to feel your vibration lifting as well, is what I'm going to say here, and you're going to be feeling very looked after and very secure, is what I feel to say here. And the affirmation, if you want it, is I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. Well, I feel you've not been in your comfort zone for quite some time, or you've been afraid to step out of it just because everything that's the same seems to be more comfortable and seems to be more secure, but you know now that you want security in a different way to what it was, and there's going to be so much change going on for you, and it's good change is what I want to say here, Sagittarius. So with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Keep going and know that you are looked after. Much love to you, my lovely Sagittarius.